Hey everybody, welcome to my big small world. I'm Lady V, and today we gotta speak on something Spirit told me to drop plain. Stop eating your seed and then wondering why you have no harvest. Does it, oh, okay, let's jump right into it. Some of y'all look around and your baskets are empty. Not because a source didn't bless you, not because spirit didn't provide for you, but because you spent the very seed that was meant to multiply. Now, before I get deep, let me say this. If this word feeds your spirit, feeds your soul, super chats are welcome. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. I drop new videos daily. I try to. So make sure you're tapped in and covered so you don't miss this message. Seed versus fruit. Let's talk about it. If I were to go to the Bible, 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 makes it clear, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Yeah? Okay. Seed is not for show. Seed is not for spending. Seed is for planting. Let me break this down. You got the seed. That money you blew on impulse when you knew it should have been set aside, that was seed. That time you wasted chasing dead situations instead of praying, studying, creating, that was a seed. That energy you poured into gossip, to jealousy, or folks who don't pour back, that was seed. You're spending your seed. You can't eat every dollar, spend every hour, drain all your energy, then act like you're surprised when you got nothing left to collect. My little chickadees, my little babies in the nest, that you can't do that. Fruit is for now. Seed is for later. Okay? The fruit is for now. Seeding is for later. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Spirit gives you both. But a lot of y'all confuse the two. You eat your seed thinking it's fruit. You spend what should have been invested. You waste what should have been planted. And when it comes to you and other people, they are pulling in overflow. You side-eyed and get jealous. They get jealous of me all the time. Forgetting that spirit gave you seed too, but you didn't protect it. If you're talking about, again, Proverbs 20 verse 4, sluggards do not plow in season. So at harvest time, they look but find nothing. You a sluggard. That's in the word. If you don't plant in season, don't expect a harvest in due season. I have been planning, being consistent with my business for as long as I know. Every month or every year, I change up the flow. Sometimes you got to change direction. But I always harvest in due season. And I'm continuously harvesting. Let me tell you how you are eating your seed. Let me go a little deeper. How do you know you've been eating your seed? If every paycheck is gone before you saved or invested, you ate your seed. If your mornings start with scrolling nonsense instead of sowing prayer or gratitude, you ate your seed. If you use your gift to entertain everybody, but never build your own foundation, you have ate your seed. Spirit just don't give you fruit to enjoy. Spirit gave you seed to plant. And every time you consume instead of investing, you cancel your own harvest. People don't invest in me in their own healing. A lot of the times they invest in, I don't know, they think they're investing in me, which is good. But why are you seeding that way? I'm going to encourage y'all to start planting again. Whenever you plant, and I have to use my business because whenever you plant with me, I'm going to need for y'all to keep it flowing. You got to water your garden. You got to water these works for it to work, which means alignment, which means taking away some things that don't serve you no good. And this isn't to ever shame you. This is to wake you the fuck up. If you spent your seed already, start planting again. It's not too late. Small seed still counts. Don't despise it. Don't throw it away. Small ones still count because it's going to grow small, but surely be fruitful. That $10 you save, instead, don't blow it. Use it in seed. That prayer that you whispered when you're tired, that's a seed. That candle you lit with intention, that's a seed. You got to pour it back into you, pour it back into your business, pour it back into your study, pour it back into your craft, pour it back into your healing. That's a seed. It all matters. Spirit multiplies what you protect. Surely. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Talking about myself, it is so many times that I wanted to give up in this business and just go back to corporate. Even though y'all know I worked at a place for 20 years. I have a work ethic of go, okay? And I knew that if I started this chapter in my life, that I would have to be consistent and go because it's for me, right? And sometimes in this business, you don't know the flow. But I said, no, I'm never going to quit because I know this is what my calling is. So I'm going to seed it even if I don't harvest at this time. And I harvest now, right? So ask yourself right now, y'all, am I eating my seed or planting it? When you book works, are you aligning? Are you doing the work? Ask yourself, am I wasting time or sowing it into what will grow? Am I spending money on impulse or planting it into what will multiply? I had somebody reach out to me not too long ago wanting a candle and was telling me they had to wait until payday. But they are a lucrative person that I know, right? So a candle, however much it is at this time, to heal you, you need to seed that. But I bet you are seeding people in the shit in your life that don't even matter. Am I pouring into energy that is a dead cycle? Or sowing into spirit, into purpose, into legacy? Because if your harvest is empty, don't blame source, don't blame me, don't blame God. Check your seed, check yourself. So hear me clearly, y'all. As always, stop eating your seed and wondering why your harvest is empty. Spirit gave you what you needed already. It's not about luck. It's about principalities. Fruit is for eating. Seed is for planting. If you know the difference, you'll never be empty again. Protect your seed. Plant your seed. And when the seed shifts or when the season shifts, you'll have a harvest that overflows. Okay? Y'all, this is Lady Vasori with Visions about Vasori, of course. If this word hit you, drop a something a seed, a plant in the comments. Seed for what you're choosing to protect from this day forward. All right? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, support, comment. You're new here, welcome in. I try to drop videos daily. I try. And if this word fed your spirit, super chats are welcome. Now, until next time, y'all, stay rooted, stay covered, and stop wasting your seed. Please. All right? Book your words. Seed into you. Heal you so you can harvest. Ashe.